Okay, energy is the ability to move. It's the ability to change. Energy, uh, because its movement is heat and warmth. And taken in context of space, and you have form. You have the place where there is something and then there is nothing. So seems that there is nothing there for any given time, but if you calculate that all out and you add where everything is all through time, there's actually more matter there. There's more energy filling the space than there is emptiness. If you follow my explanation. Now, it would be, almost impossible to talk about energy without the understanding of matter. So where do we start with all of these awarenesses? To be aware of matter and then energy, and splitting apart your understanding of it, is crucial to science, magical science. In other words, the truth of reality that we can find by this cosmology, magical scientific cosmology that the dirty wizard is here to expound upon. Now, matter is of materialism, and it means that something has a form, like anything. For example, this book. This book, what am I reading? I wasn't reading this. This was just on my desk. I have a lot of different books. But you see the thing and you can hold it. You can perceive it with your senses. So therefore it is matter. Matter is a more or less solidification into form. And it is, in a magical way, derived or manifested out of energy. So whenever we see these things and things are moving around, but the cause of it is that the energy is able to stay in place in a particular form or structure that is matter. It is energy that is frozen. So can we use the reverse to understand the energy? Is that matter that has suddenly become scattered or released from its structure, and it has gone into a motion state. It is movable and it's spread out, and it's more, moving not within the same place, not vibrating in the same place, it's moving out, such as we characterize light as the essential energy, light in its fullest perception. Light is magic. Nobody knows what it is. You cannot prove light. You cannot capture it. Who can hold light in their hand and put it in a box and give it to me and say, here's light? You can't do that. You can create all kinds of contraptions with your materialism and say, ooh, look at this lamp, it creates light. Yeah, well, whoop-de-doo, that's not really light. You haven't gotten light. You've gotten a machine to simulate light. It's not the raw light. That electricity that's going through and through the filaments and that's an illusion. That's illusionary magic. That's not real magic. See, real magic is the light itself. That light and what that is. Don't be afraid of light itself. Don't be afraid of darkness itself. It's a ubiquitousness of the emptiness. But when light goes in it and is moving around, this is the motion of the existence of the being. And now I have to bring you to the idea of thought. Everything that I've been doing as I'm talking and using this English words is the power of thought. All of my magic and my conjuring and my spells and my incantations, my invocations, and this, all of it on video. All of it is possible because of the magical power of my thought. And that's not atheism or theism or theological or theoretical or religious or spiritual. It's just scientific reality and truth. The power of my thought is able to capture your attention and enter into your being. We're at one because of that. And if I talk about anything, then it's going to bring up ideas for you and your memory. It's going to connect with all your memory, and it's going to be a melting pot of the mental consciousness. That's incredible power. I don't take that power lightly. No. And I don't think that you should. You've got to be careful what you watch. The dirty wizard is warning you. But I don't warn you with my own. I just say take it with a grain of salt. Have your own ideas and decide for yourself. The dirty wizard is not going to take responsibility for what seems to be outside of this persona, this being, this wizardry. You've got the power of your own thoughts. And what does that mean? Now we can have a debate with thought to thought. Just wrestling and harmonizing about science of matter, science of energy, science of thought. Is thought energy, or is thought matter? It's both. Because I can have a thought. I can have a thought about a book. I can have a thought about this book. I haven't thought about this book. It just randomly was here. It was something randomly in a pile that I have to organize. Or I can get another one. I don't even know what this is. This is a part of a book. So, the thought that this conjures is also of form. All of the thoughts that are about form is still a thought. But that is somehow attached, and it is the form. The form has projected that, the form itself of the thing has enabled the thought to exist. And just the other side of it, energy of any activity, any action, any motion, the expression of that in a thought means that it has been enabled by the energy. So thought is the result of all these things, creating and expressing the thought and echoing the thought. The video is the recording of the thoughts of this magical experience of the universe, of the energy in and through the material form, the matter that exists in structure and solidify as crystallized things. So this is just the tip of the iceberg we're touching on for our discussion at the next hangout. It's going to be a Dirty Wizard hangout, and you need to be there. Just come and you'll see how things are going to be developing with these magical plans.